Today on 3D Outdoors, Poppy and I are going to do a review of our metal detecting finds in 2018. Stay tuned. Alright, where to start? What a year.
Yep, good year.
Yeah, that was amazing. For me, a record year. Not for Poppy. He's done better before.
Yeah, back when I first got metal detecting, I was a little crazy, and I did really good. But this is like the second or third best year I've ever had since in the last 12 years, I'd say.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Record, like I said, record for me, and just an awesome year. And not that that's going to stop us next year. I think we can do even better next year. So
yep.
we'll really have to dig in and do it, but I think we can. We're honing our skills.
Yeah, we're still learning.
We're getting better. You know, we've added more equipment. Poppy's running with 2 detectors now. I'm running with 2 detectors now. You're running with White's machines. Which one?
Both are Whites. I got the MXT that I got in like 05, and I got the MX Sport, which I had last year, just mainly for water. It's waterproof. The other one wasn't. So.
Yep. Yep. And I didn't post our water detecting video this year. There's a small part of it. I'll probably throw some miscellaneous portions together and put that in there. It was fun, but it was too late in the year and the water was just too dark.
Yeah, I couldn't see anything. It's digging blind. It was tough. So.
Yeah, that was hard. So I got to give credit to those people that are out there digging in the water. You know, I've got the 2 Minelab machines. I got the Safari, which I swear by, and I didn't think I'd be able to put it down, but you know what? The Equinox came on strong.
That's good too.
That machine has been amazing now, and I got a new carbon fiber shaft for it, and I'm really looking forward to putting that through the paces next year. But let's go through what we've got here quick. I'll get the other camera out so we can show you some close-ups here. We'll go over some of the miscellaneous stuff first, and then we'll get into the finds. And just to warn you ahead of time, this might be a little longer video, but there's a lot of good stuff in here. I'll turn on the smaller camera here, and I'll probably do picture-in-picture for this. And we'll go over here first to the, we'll look at the 2, yeah, I can go around the table the other side and take a look
I got
here.
my face the other way.
Yeah, we're all flipped around here. So we'll go around to the other side of the table here. We'll look at the clad on both tables first. A lot of clad. Now when you look at that, you think, oh, there's a lot of money. There's Poppy's pile of clad there. Then we'll go to mine. I do have a ground fine dollar bill that I found in a mud puddle one day. But then you think, oh boy, there's a lot of clad there. But when you look at it, I think I had $39 and change. And what did you have in yours?
It says $27 even.
Yeah, so 27 to 39. If you're thinking we're making money at this, that's going to fill my tank on my truck once when we're traveling somewhere, and that might get us lunch. So we're not making any money doing this. It's purely for the fun. We really enjoy it. Now we'll go over here to Poppy's miscellaneous finds table, and this is a really cool piece here. I didn't even remember that one. That is.
I think I found that. What was that video? Head detector will travel?
Yeah, that got some neat
Victorian thing?
Yeah. And then, I don't know, a spoon with a flower design in it there. Remember the Essex Super 6? That was up in Andover there. That was
same thing. Head detector will travel.
Yeah. And pocket knife, a couple of valve stem covers, probably for Model Ts in there.
Yep.
And then we get back to the silvers back there. Got a silver thimble, got a silver rosary, a really big silver ring. Remember you found that day? That was cool.
Yep.
And another silver ring in there. And then we get over to the gold. Now, I didn't find any gold, but gold rings up tricky.
Oh yeah.
That's a tough one because if you're not digging everything, you're not going to find gold because it'll come up in the garbage reams sometimes. And this one here you can see has been broken. Probably
that one met the mower right
yeah,
there.
met the mower, and then you got the one you found at that school site.
That's back to school.
Yeah.
The original back to school video.
And that is nice.
Because we were dig all. Pretty
Yep.
much. We had it cleaned up pretty good, and if it gave a halfway decent signal, we dug it, and that's how that ends up happening. So.
Yep. So I didn't have any gold in mine. I'll jump over to my miscellaneous ones over here. You know, I've got a ring that's goldish, but it's not gold, obviously. You threw a Canadian over here, got a Chinese coin, got some miscellaneous buttons in there, which, did you have buttons?
I had buttons, but you know what I did? I mixed all my stuff together.
Yeah.
That won't happen
Yeah,
next year.
yeah. And next year, we'll show you a lot of stuff. We're actually gonna keep, I'll show you in a bucket here in a minute, just from like the last 2 trips, the garbage we pulled and kept, because we keep all the garbage and dispose of it. Usually we just throw it away. This coming year, we're gonna bucketize that stuff up, show you all the bottle caps, pull tabs, all the junk we pull, and it's a lot.
There's a lot.
So we got some miscellaneous things in here, a little pin here, spoon, a couple of cars, we got a rosary here, but I don't see any silver markings on it. A couple of compacts, and then one day, and I wasn't filming on this, I wanted to get that 20th silver of the year. I had a goal, I wanted to get 20 silvers, and I was pushing it, went out back to a house that I've detected in the past with the Safari, and how I could have missed these in the past, I have no idea. But I did come across my 20th silver of the year, which is a record for me, and then all these tokens, and you were able to read some of them the other day. Some of them I gotta further clean, and that's why they're not carded.
You're gonna need a little work yet.
And then we got the silvers. I got no gold this year, but I did get a paratrooper silver pin, 4 silver rings, and then another sterling silver pin there. So really good there. And then we'll go over to the wheats, and you got what, 99?
99. Yep.
99 wheats in there, all laid out there. And then the silvers and the cool tokens that were in there. Got a play diamond. I think I had one of those over there too. You got a play
Yeah, that
diamond.
came from the original
Yep.
back to school
Video. Got the nice square token there. And then that one there, that's
crystal white silver.
yeah, that is
It's
cool.
basically a coupon, really.
hmm And then the Chinese coin.
Some Chinese coin
That,
and
a big one.
a local
Yep, from one town.
token from
over
a town that we
there.
were in. And 1 Canadian penny that also came from back to school.
Got a 29 there, which who would have thought? You know,
I was excited. I'm like, Canadian.
yeah. What was it doing there? You know, I've got 1911 wheat up there, so that's going back almost to where they didn't make them anymore. 1909.
Yeah, that was a better one for value wise. It's kind of a rarer one. That's why it's carded.
Yeah. Got a couple of V nickels there, and then we get into Poppy cleaned up on the barber dimes this year. Just amazing. 1914, 1912, 1898, 1900, 1908, and another 1908. That is a lot of barbers in a year. Got the Mercury there, and then Rosie's, got a row of Rosie's there too, so awesome year for silver coins. I've got all my wheats bagged up here, got 117 of them in there. I do have a couple of coins laying here on the table, and these are Euro coins, and I didn't put them in my cards, but I'm going to count them because I wasn't swinging a detector when I was in Rome, but I did find 3 coins, and it's probably the only chance that I'll have to find any coins over in Europe. I'm going to come back around the table, and then I've got all my carded up coins in a binder here, and we'll just kind of page through there all the way from the beginning in April, all the way along here. I have them in order. You know, Merck, Rosie's, got some Barbers in there. Ended up with quite a few Indians. A really cool token there. I've never been able to find anything on that in that book back to school video there, but that was an interesting. It had a car with some people in it. Had a token for close by a town we were hunting at one day, and 3 silver quarters. That was quite a record day there. Yeah, we'll just keep going through there. There was I had a 1924 D. I think that was the one we said was worth a little bit more.
That's a pretty good one, yeah.
That was a pretty good find there for a penny, and that's why it's carded up there. Ended up with quite a few Mercuries this year. I was impressed with the number of Mercuries, and then the Indians as well. And then that last quarter, and boy, it looks horrible, but it's a 36. And
That looks glad.
yeah, it was nasty. Almost like that one that I found in 2017. I got my 2017 book over here, and that one there, that 45, that is a nasty looking quarter, but it's a silver.
That would have fooled me, I think.
Yeah, it rang up, I pulled it out and I looked at it and I'm like, what? And I looked at the year, and oh yeah. So, but an awesome year for fines there, and that, like I said, that made it to 20 for me. So that was a record. And this coming year, I'll turn the camera off here real quick. But this coming year, we're gonna look for even more. We've got some locations lined up already. We've got some locations that we've hunted in the past that we're gonna go back and hit again. You know, like I said, we're running 4 different detectors. We can literally, if we decide to, we can punch it on an area 4 times and make sure that almost nothing is missed. But we're gonna go back and hit a couple of those places again. A couple of them had really tall grass. I mean, that makes it tough.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to them.
I mean,
We got some stuff there.
yeah, if we can get the snow to knock the grass down, or if I have to load the mower up in the trailer and take it along, you know, like that one place, we cleaned it up first. We literally hauled the mower over and mowed the place first. And like I said in the video, I've got no problem doing that. If somebody's got a place that says, hey, you can come detect it, all you gotta do is mow it, we'll mow it. And if anybody out there in YouTube land, like we said, we have detectors will travel. If you've got a good spot, we might come see you. Reach out and let us know.
Yep.
Send us a message through the video or email. The email connection is down below in the description. Reach out. We'll gladly come out and take a look. But a lot more stuff coming this year. We've obviously added the new detectors. We're running multiple pinpointers, which I think this winter I'll probably do a pinpointer comparison between, that's got to be cleaned up, man. It's dirty. That's the whites, and we're both running whites. The review will be really good on this, except for one thing.
Oh yeah.
That was a disappointing point, and that's the reason why I have the Garrett carrot. And it has to do with being waterproof. These are supposed to be waterproof. Didn't end up being so waterproof. And the original Garrett, which came with my original Safari, is not waterproof. So I couldn't run that. So I did end up getting a Garrett carrot, but I've got 2 of the whites. We've got new cameras to use. You know, I use the GoPro on the hat all the time. So does Poppy. He's got a Hero 6 that he's running right now. And I added the Hero 7 to my lineup there, so I'll be running that this year. And then, obviously, we run the drone, and like back to school, we ran the drone. We hope to do that a little bit more this year. And I added an Insta360 1X 360 camera to the 3D Outdoors video arsenal. And plan on putting that out there and creating some 360 videos. I don't know a lot about 360, but excited to get into that as well. I don't know if you can meld that in with regular video or what you got to do, but I'm going to find out. And we'll be using that as well. And just a lot of stuff to come here in the next year. Like I said, here in the bucket, and I probably can't see over there in the video. I can take a quick video up close here, but that is just 2 outings.
That's the tip of the iceberg right
Yeah,
there.
that's 2 outings. That's just 2 outings in that bucket, and that's just mine.
Yeah.
So,
We'll have 5-gallon pails this year.
yeah, and bottle caps and pull tabs and you name it, all kinds of stuff. So stay tuned for lots of great metal detecting stuff coming up this year. Yeah, the totals for Clad were $39.24. My total coin find was $726 this year.
Total coins $639.
$639 total, and so we'll have to come up with some goals, which we'll discuss off camera probably here, because that'll be quite the discussion. I was a little over. Oh, Poppy's got his already.
That's one. No,
Oh, okay.
that's one of the goals I want to add this
Okay.
year is 100-year-old coins
100
or better.
Yeah, yeah, because you had 28.
At 28.
You had 28. Now I'd have to go back and look at my tallies. I did have, what did I say, 26 in here.
23, 26 on that.
Yeah, something like that in here, and I have some other ones down in there that aren't carded. So we'll set some goals and hopefully have another record year. So there you go. There's 2018 in review. Anything else you wanted to add in there, Bobby?
Nope, I think that covers it. Hopefully next year will be even better.
Yeah.
We might have to resort to some door knocking as we're getting a little
A little thinner.
And on places to go, or, you know, bare fields where country schools have been, stuff like that, which is a little tougher with the ground concern, but
Yeah, you get that irrigation.
we're getting desperate, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yep. So we'll get out there, we'll get some more coins, and we'll put some more videos together for you. So there you go. That was our 2018 in review. This is Dan and Poppy with 3D Outdoors, reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. We'll see you next time.